Welcome everybody. It is time for your Aries Zodiac astrological reading for June. So excited. We're already up to 700 subscribers. Thank you guys for all the support already. Really looking forward to going live for you, getting these readings out. And there's a lot more to come other than just these romance readings and the Zodiac readings month to month. But I'm really excited to be here with you today and be able to drop what's known as the Iron Cross spread. And this is usually something that's just done in personal readings, but basically we're going to be doing a quantum reading for all of the people under the sign of Aries. You might want to watch the other videos for your rising sign, your moon, or any other thing that is relevant to you in your zodiac chart. But without further ado, let's get right into this. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Really excited to be here with you guys. Got such an awesome response from the compatibility and romance readings. And those will be coming up here shortly too. In accordance with the highest benevolent force in the universe, please align these cards. Oh, a little popper. Popping like popcorn, Aries. What do we have, Aries? Oh, that's more cards than he usually drops. I hope you're excited. All right. Okay, so let's just get right into this. Let me take a quick look here. Okay, so right into it. Number one, okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is the whole card with you reap what you sow, but this is also representing where your money, where your abundance is coming from. This also is representing, kind of having that money in the savings and taking a look at it and, maybe it's time to spend some of it, okay? What's over that, against it, okay? We get the Two of Wands. So when I see the Two of Wands across this, it's basically saying that there's somewhere that you want to go in the physical. There's a place that you're wanting to go, but you're wondering if you should spend this money. You're wondering if you should spend these savings to go to this place. Let's see what's lying ahead of it. Okay, awesome card, all right? So this is saying you can always make more money. Where is your mental output right now? Where is your belief structure? Your beliefs will be your life. So when we see this card after that, this is saying you can always make more money. But maybe this trip, what is this type of trip? Where is it that you're excited about going, or you've been excited about going, or you've been wanting to go? Maybe it's even for a soul healing, or to collect some piece of your soul, or visit somewhere that there was a trauma in a past lifetime. But this is saying that you can always make more money. It's your belief structure and how hard you want to work, okay? Because right here in the physical spot, we have the Hierophant. So this is like almost representing the counselor and you being your own counselor, you being your own guru. So when I see this card after that with what's in alignment, because we're basically reading a story here. We're seeing that there's money, choosing where to go, seeing that you can always make more money or make less depending on your outlook, depending on your belief structure. And then we're getting right into this mighty counselor in the physical. But this is representing you. There's a healing for you going to this place. It might seem like a vacation. It might seem like somewhere you've always wanted to go, but there's something more prevalent and relevant for you there. Okay? Because what we have in the past location is this Nine of Swords, difficulty sleeping, wondering about this thing. You would rather be sitting in the rocking chair and knowing you made this decision and knowing that you made this choice, knowing that you did this thing, and even if whatever it is, whatever the situation is in life, you'd rather know that you did the thing and it didn't work out than you just never did the thing. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing this potential for there's been difficulty sleeping or things you're thinking about. Maybe you just want to get away. Maybe this was from the quarantine and you just being pent up and you're just wanting to travel right now. But this is showing how healing this is and how, like I said, you're your own counselor. Going forward after that, so these two cards are connected. So then the next two cards in the reading, they're the only two in the Iron Cross that are connected. So we see this marriage card. But this is more of a marriage of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, because I know this because of what's next. We have this child card. So these two are connected. This is the most intuitive child in the deck. So this is saying that masculine and that feminine inner child connected. This is the outcome from doing this thing that you've been thinking about doing. The next slot is how people view you. And people have been viewing you as thinking you don't make enough money. A lot of you guys out there. So a lot of people, they're having either thoughts on the head, they're seeing certain stresses, but on the majority, this trip hasn't been taken yet. This journey, this vacation, whatever you're calling it, hasn't been taken yet because of worrying about money. It's your belief structure where you make the funds. It's your belief structure and the spell that you cast, the words that come out of your mouth. With whatever healing, whatever type of journey, whatever type of vacation, whatever job you're creating or website you're creating or whatever you're doing, there's definitely some work to be done, but there's also some fun to be had for you, Aries. So awesome, awesome reading. How are people seeing you? Or what are your, I'm sorry, this is hopes or fears. So what are you hoping for? You're hoping to celebrate. You're hoping to have parties. You're hoping to have get-togethers, because I can't see how anybody would fear this. So on the hopes and fears slot, we're getting this this celebration, raising the cups. So, I mean, who doesn't hope for this? So awesome. I hope you guys create this. It's your belief structure that's going to create that. And what are we seeing after that? We're getting the Chariot. Okay, so this is coming up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This could take 10 months. It doesn't have to take 10 months. The great thing about looking at a timeline for yourself, or when I look at a timeline for somebody in a personal reading, the great thing about seeing the timeline is we can always improve upon things and move them faster, move them forward, move them to where you want them. This is basically saying to me, is there a van? Did you guys want to like gut out a van and turn a van into a, you know, kind of like the little house on the go and travel the country or travel the countryside, wherever you guys are? Or is this just something going on with the car? Or is this you renting an RV? I know that's one of the things I'm really excited about doing going forward, because it goes right from that Chariot to, once again, these three are connected to this offering of love. So maybe there's a friend, maybe there's a lover, maybe there's a partner, maybe this is something that's a conversation that you have to have with your lover, that this, or friend, that this is really something important to you, seeing if they're on board, having this conversation about, hey, you know, I've been really thinking about doing this thing with this RV or with this, you know, or going here, this journey. This can still be just representing a regular vacation. If the thought of you going on the road and doing this thing isn't right for you, there could be something coming up in 10 months with a car. Or there could be something coming up with, like I said, this RV or this van thing. That's what I'm seeing this as, because it's definitely showing a lot of things with vacation and a lot of things with travel. So maybe just getting in the car, packing up your stuff and doing some travel, like, you know, if you're in the States especially. There's a lot of beautiful things to see here, and if, you know, things are going to be stricter because of the situation going on in the world, and maybe you can't go to France or Japan or that country you want to get to right now, there's so much to do right here. And I'm sure in whatever country this is being broadcast to and you're watching this from, I'm sure there's just so much for you guys to do, so much to see, so much to experience. So I hope that you make this offering, or I hope that you basically find somebody that wants to co-create this with you. And the cosmic slot, so this runs the entire reading. This shows that it's a tough decision. Okay, so we're seeing this Nine of Wands. Is it really a tough decision? Let's think about this. Is it a tough decision to go on a vacation, to experience life, to do what you've been dreaming of doing. You can think it's tough. You can think it's tough to manifest. You can think it's something that isn't with grace and ease, or we can shift this card and we can have this card be a different card in our mind, in our mind's eye, in our vortex of creation, in our, like something you put on your altar at home, or something that you manifest during the new moon, full moon times, where those gateways are open to create what it is that you want to create. Even if this isn't this trip, which I definitely think there's a trip in alignment for Aries, there's something that's blocking the mind that you guys are creating is definitely the situation here. We're seeing you reap what you sow at the beginning, and in the cosmic slot, we're seeing this Nine of Wands. And I didn't want to bring it up, but the card that popped out, I don't know if you could see, it was actually the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a card that represents worrying about money, and it exploded out of the deck. So there might be a little bit of money worries, but just know that's being created. Everything that's being created is we're creating. The reality that you're seeing is what thoughts you were having yesterday. So these tough decisions don't necessarily need to be tough. And you don't need to worry about money. It's going to create hip problems and back problems, and these pains, I've felt them in my body and told people, you're worrying about money? And they're like, yeah. And they look at me like I'm a witch. And they go, that's kind of scary. How does he know that? And then I was like, just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, stop worrying about money, yada, yada. And your back pain's gone. And they're just like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? Because I can feel pains, and empaths that are watching this, we can feel pains that aren't real. If they're being created by a thought structure, if they're being created by a belief structure, we can feel these feelings. So I'm just getting at this and going off on a little tangent here because I want to just remind you guys again, I already said it, but you're creating your reality. So the things that you think are difficult, the things that you Aries out there think are blockages, are only blockages because you're allowing them to be. Let's co-create that these things are being dissolved. Instead of saying, oh, I have this is this way, this is a blockage because of that. Saying that in every single moment going forward, this is dissolving, this is transmuting. This situation, this blockage, these walls and these poles are coming down, okay? If you look right behind the guy or gal, you can slip right through those beams. He already took out the one that's blocking him or her. So just knowing that this is a belief structure. So let's take a glance ahead to the future. Holy crap, it's awesome. I love the way that this reading ends. So looking way into the future, we're going to the Emperor card first. Then the Temperance card. I got a little bee visiting me. And then to the Knight of Wands. How awesome. Okay, so we're seeing this mastery. The mastery activating this angelic essence. This angelic essence reminding you and activating this paladin. This is a warrior. If there's a card in the tarot to represent the light warrior, this is it. Because you're seeing a warrior charging into battle on their horse, and they do not have a mace, they do not have a sword or a lance, they have a magic wand. So when I see this, these magical angelics that you guys are that are watching this, it's coming from mastery. My attention is drawn to the golden apple. So the future is going to be very, very good, very, very awesome, better than good when you decide it is. These mental blockages, whatever's going on with money, whatever's happening in your reality, this is your true potential. This is what's coming one way or another. Even if you stay Debbie Downer and negative, and I'm not saying that all of you are, but I'm saying that whatever's happening in your reality is to hold yourself accountable for what's taking place and knowing that this awesome essence of how this ends, that's what's coming. That's what's here. And to have the Emperor there, and then at the bottom of the deck, I show you guys this quite often. Most readers don't show this. This is at the bottom of the deck, so this sums up the entire reading. So we have the Empress being followed up by the Emperor with the conclusion. Just activated ultimate divine feminine, activated ultimate divine masculine, both activated in your body, in your vessel, in your suit, in your energy fields. This is the one that has complete mastery. This is the galactic mother. This is that ultimate mother frequency. And that's what I'm getting here, guys, is this vacation, this trip, this journey is very, very important for your growth, for your soul growth. And I'm excited to hear how that turns out for you. I'm excited to see what manifests. Like I was saying earlier, please hit that like button. Please drop those comments. Please subscribe. Share this video out. The sooner we get 1,000 subscribers, like I said, the faster we can get all these new types of readings I want to start doing for you guys. Like totally different stuff than anybody else is doing. I have just sitting on the back burner. And before I say anything too much, because I already pretty much have, yeah, let's just get these last 300 subscribers, and you'll see. We'll all see. You guys have the most wonderful day. I hope that this reading was enlightening. I hope that you are in joy and just in love, and just thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all again very soon.